Okay, in this video we're going to look at simplifying surds. So it says simplify each of the following given your answers as exact. So we've got 7 root 2 plus 3 root 2 minus 4 root 2. And then we've got 3 root 2 squared, and then we've got 3 root 2 times 4 root 2, and then we've got root 2 cubed. Okay, so if we want to do 7 root 2 plus 3 root 2 minus 4 root 2, what we've got to do is think of this as like algebra, like 7a plus 3a minus 4a. So what we have to do is 7 plus 3 minus 4 times root 2. 7 plus 3 is 10, minus 4 makes that 6 root 2. Now the fact that we don't write it in the multiplication sign, it means 6 root 2, 6 times root 2. B, we've got 3 root 2 squared, so that means 3 root 2 times 3 root 2, which means we have to do 3 times 3 times root 2 times root 2. Now 3 times 3 is 9. Now root 2 times root 2 is like doing, let's just think of the general case. Root times a number times root times the same number is root of a times a, which is root of a squared, and therefore that will just be a, because if you square a number and take the square root of the number, you get back. So this becomes root 2 all squared, okay, and then root 2 all squared is going to be, because you're squaring square root, you just get back to 2, or you can think of this as root 2 times root 2, so applying that becomes root of 4, square root of 4, and the square root of 4 is 2. So the answer to this is 2. So you just need to learn this rule here. This times this will be equal to that. So 9 times 2 gives you 18. So 3 root 2 times 4 root 2, that means we need to do 3 times 4 times root 2 times root 2. Now 3 times 4 is 12. And then root 2 times root 2 will just be 2 from what we just learnt up here. And then 2 times 12 will give me 24. Then root 2 cubed means root 2 times root 2 times root 2. So we just group these two together. Root 2 times root 2 gives me 2 from what we've learnt before. And this we can't do anything with. So we get 2 times root 2, which gives me an answer of 2 root 2. So this has been a video to show you how to simplify the addition and subtraction and the squaring and cubing of surds. I hope you've understood, and I thank you very much for watching.